I guess it's war with the police cause ain't no competition. I fuck the face and kick out and then they ain't no kissing. Just like Lil Steven, a scrimmage, this 40 pissing. I'm so BDK, and we can't win by Team BK. But we from Street K, on EA. I get at the left, I'm like D thing for reaching from my chain. Game bullets on my it's heated on the phone on the train. What's my name is understood and we can't get this plane. Super really super this show the super real. Bell out on the morning, it's real, for real. Now go ask Lil Boo how she feel. SK, what trying to put for her? Alright, I'm finna react to some. What the fuck is this? But I'm finna react to so much on Chicago shit. So get your bitch ass in here. Hey, Tukaville, we shoot the kid, bitch. This bitch super real. For real. Bullshit. They call me booming shit. It hit different when I'm live streaming. They know my name was understood, it can't be explained. It took a village shoot to kill, but this bitch super real. For real? Now go ask Lil Boo how shit feel. SK was trying to, but Pump thinking he got it in his grill.
Let's get it, man.
On Cheeto.
Let's get it, man. Shit's black gang. Show what's up, bro? Cheeto. Sugar gang. How you know? Pretty guys, man. How you know? Let's get it. I guess it's war with the police cause ain't no competition. I fucked her face and kicked her out and they ended up kissing. Just like Lil Steve when that 40 clucked him while he was pissing. It's 2-2 gang, bitch, we the motherfucking opposition. I'm so BDK, CPDK, and TYMBK. Boy, fuck old block, bitch, we from Street K and we Brick City K. I'm smoking big A in traffic, trying to catch Durka E-Day. Slide on new ski, 80s, 30 spray, you died a new skiway. I'ma show.
Hey, think about it though. This song came out before Woosie got hit in the head, and it's like ever since then, bro, Woosie has not been the same. Real talk. But look though, y'all just had to be during the Chicago drill scene. You got BD versus GDs, you got O Block versus 051. Man, you just had to be there, bro. Real shit.
These niggas how we play outside of where he stay. Popped out that cut, we fucked him up, all he got was a three-way. I'm leaning off this blood money, I can't even see straight. 400 East K and wherever he like, that's where he lay. I left him looking like D-Thing for reaching for my chain. Gang, bullets rain, I let it bang, that shit run in my veins. This key to let us run over and for no ran the train. They know my name, what's understood, ain't it gon' be explained. Boy, took a bill, we shoot the kill, boy, this shit super real. Bell I don't know with the Draco and watch sure this shit spill. They terrified niggas telling on me, so I'ma cheat.
But look though, out of all computer beats, I like G Herbo's, but Wooski went harder. All the computer beats is basically Bobby Shmurda song Bobby Bitch. But besides Bobby Bitch, Wooski computer is better than every other remix.
Phone stood over J Money and put 4 in his grill. For real, now go ask Lil Boo how that hot shit feel. HK got caught trying to pump fake and 4 got on his heels. And every time we on they block, somebody gon' get killed. Won't LA me in the studio, boy, I keep the steel. Bitch, I just got a brand new Glock. What we do, we just got a brand new op. Y'all already know what it is, STO 63. street, man. Shout out EBT, man. We don't want to talk. RIP for the guys. Niggas want to talk, I don't want to talk, man. Shout out Gyro City, shout out Scrap Gang, man. Let me show these niggas how we rock. BDK, bitch. You can't get deal like OD, Baldy, Chino, or Pluto. If you lacking while it's cracking, and if you claiming two-fold. Thinking the swisher will come get you, boy, that's how we move, though. Pulled up and popped him in his ass cause he was running too slow. Hallucinating off this white right now, I'm losing it. St. Lost 3 times all my...
Uski scared. Wait. Saint Laurent off this white and I'm losing it. Throughout the whole song, he done this. Newski, D-Thing, Chino, White, Lil Steve, Lil Boo. O Block and OD.
My niggas married to shooter shit. Now who the fuck wanna go to war with some lunatics? Bet I don't know I'm letting that FN in that Ruby spit. Bitch, my man no business, boy, all my niggas vicious. I ain't got no time for no snitches, so who witness it gets it. Red and green beans like it's Christmas, don't want looking suspicious. Cause we don't shoot from no distance or we don't do sneak disses. In the kitchen, water whipping them bitch, we steady flipping. Go down you like Scotty Pippen, that's big O what we sipping. Them all the all steady clicking up and they steady tricking. And why the cops hot on our block cause niggas steady missing. Don't make me pull up on your ass and pop the trunk. Nello pop up out that bitch with that pump. Yeah,
And he gonna leave you slump.
Pick his body up, now put that nigga in the trunk, in the alley where you get dumb, burn all the evidence up so we won't get bumped. And why you acting like you drunk? Tweak with one of us, you can't get shot, stop the stunt.
Rolling up another blunt.
I'm bleed as fucking so icy, I let it stunt. FRTB and Poppy, bitch, we on the hunt. Hey, 2 niggas died the same month. Bitch, I just got a brand new 50 shots. Fuck the cops, tell them free my nigga 50 shots. Get your shit black game, man. We don't wanna talk. Wah, 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 wah.
On Cheeto.
Let's get it, man. Shit's black gang. Show, what's up, bro? Cheeto. Super gang. How you know? Pretty guys, man. How you know? Let's get it. I guess it's war with the police, cause ain't no competition. I fucked up face, then kicked her out, and they ended up kissing. Just like Lil C when that 40 clucked him while he was pissing.
Bullshit. Lil Steve got killed in 2011. It's the younger brother of Memo 600. Bullshit. How long are we tracking?
It's 2-2 game, bitch, we the motherfucking opposition.
2-2 Gyro City. Died in 2011, and after that, people like KI, SCL, EBT, and the others started 2-2 gang.
I'm so BDK, CPDK, and TYMBK. Boy, fuck old block, bitch, 3K, and we press CDK.
Okay. BDK, Black Disciple Killer. CPDK, Chicago Police Department Killer. TYMBK, CYMB Killer. You say FO Block. Front Street Killer, Brick City Killer.
I'm smoking big A in traffic, trying to catch Dirk or E-Day. Slide on new ski day, these 30 spray, you died a new skiway. I'ma show these niggas how we play outside of where he stay. Popped out that cut, we fucked him off. I'ma show these niggas how we slide on new ski day, these 30 spray, you died a new skiway.
He's smoking on. He said he's smoking on Big A he said he's smoking on Big A. Big A died after the KI hit. Out of the KI hit, he changed his name to Big Ass KI. To Big SK. But it's really called Big A X KI. And then you said in traffic trying to catch dirt or eating, slide on Newski with a 30 spray. You died a Newski way. Bullshit. He basically trying to get dirt the way he's trying to get dirt and take dirt out the way how Newski died in the same way. Bullshit.
I'ma show these niggas how we play outside of where he stay. Popped out that cut, we fucked him up, all he got was a three-way. I'm leaning off this blood money, I can't even see straight.
Blood Money was a rapper from GBE, the cousin of Cheeky O Block.
400 East K and wherever he like, that's where he lay.
Oh. Okay. I've been rapping this song. I'm thinking he just only dissing like 7 niggas. All the time, there's a lot of motherfuckers he dissing. And I ain't even knew it. 40 East K killer. Wherever he lack, that's where he lay. Meaning that wherever he sees it out, he gonna make them lay, kill them.
I left him looking like these things for reaching for my chain. Gang bullets rain, I let it bang, that shit run in my vein.
I left him looking like this thing 100 for reaching for my chain. This thing got killed in 2011. Well, basically, he killed the guy that was trying to rob him.
This key to let us run over and for no ran the train.
He's saying that Keita let him and his friends have sex with her. Keita was a girl from O Block who died to cancer in 2009. That's tough. But look though, isn't Keita is the girl that always backdoor the BD's ops? Ain't she the one that always be backdooring on GDs?
They know my name, what's understood ain't it gon' be explained. Boy took a bill with shoot to kill, boy this shit super real. Bell out on them with the Draco and watch shorty shit spill. They terrified niggas telling on me, so I'ma chill. Phone stood over J Money and put 4 in his grill. For real, now go ask Lil Boo how that hot shit feel. HK got caught trying to pump fake and 4 got on his heel.
Phone him stood over J Money. Put 4 in his grill for real. Man, died in 2014. When he died, he got shot 4 times in the face. That's fucked up. The boot got killed 2015 he was the founder of 600. HK got caught trying to pump fake and phone got hit in his head. 2017, HK O Block was standing outside of the gate of O Block, and the car pulled up, shooting at HK. Then pump fake. Where? Damn, my mouth watery. Where you up your gun but don't shoot, but it didn't work and he died. I didn't even realize he had this on LA. LA Capone 600 got canceled after 13 after leaving the studio. He is saying that he won't die like LA Capone because he always has a gun slash the steel on him. Hey, Skittles be making my mouth water in the motherfucker. Oh yeah, Ball Hill, Pull, off from Lemon 600, OTL, Lemon are all dead off. If you get caught lacking, why it's cracking. If you get caught lacking while in the game war, like the one SCL EBT and O Block are in, it's not good. Oh, I never realized that. In the alphabet, B is the second letter, and D is the fourth letter. That's why he said you get killed if you claim a two-fold. White was a well-known drug dealer in the area. He got killed in 2012 by 50 shots, Gyro City. Wooski was also on the hit, but didn't get caught. Hey, didn't 50 shots die? Oh, he's still alive. got killed by HKO Block as get back for T-Roy. T-Roy O Block, and here Wooski is saying that they are on the hunt for get back, and and that they have killed 2 people the same month. The bitches like Sosa. Oh, it and all. Fucking with them, oh boy. You won't get fucked over. Oh, reason, oh boy. Do feel like T Sosa. Hit on like that cold.
Welcome to the 144th episode. Hello everyone, and welcome to the 144th episode of Analyzing Evil, featuring Roland Bishop from Juice. Whereas many films that feature that archetypal merciless stone-cold gangster present them to us after they've reached this point in their lives, Juice gives us a glimpse into what a character like Bishop goes through right before he takes that step into becoming a ruthless madman. And the character of Roland Bishop is one of the most intimate looks we've ever been given into how a young man living in a tough world can be twisted by his surroundings into an urban monster. And in this video, we're going to run through everything we're given about Roland's transformation, and along the way, we'll cover every crucial detail that made him into the terror that he became. Now without further ado, let's begin. For well over a century now, the streets of New York City have been more or less treacherous for many people who live in the lower income neighborhoods of the Big Apple. Hardship and strife abound as the working class strive to keep hold of their meager accommodations in tenement houses and substandard apartments, people trying their best to make ends meet and raise their families. And for those willing to circumvent the trappings of society so they might make their fortunes and expand their own personal glory through illicit means, they create treachery for themselves and all those around them. Drug dealers, petty criminals, and gangsters run rampant through these neighborhoods, and you're never too far from a carjacking, a stick-up, or a mugging if you don't exercise caution at the appropriate time in the wrong places. This is the world of Roland Bishop and his crew. Young men who have lived every day of their lives in an environment filled with crime and the misery that it brings. That isn't to say that every waking moment of their lives is ruled by criminality, but they encounter crimes and the criminals committing them at a far greater frequency than most. And as they've grown into young adults, both their desire to be a part of this illicit world and the obligation they feel to become a part of it has only increased in intensity. And it's their exposure to this world, as well as the pressure they feel to join it, that has left quite the impression on these boys, but none more so than Bishop. There is one thing in particular that has caused Bishop to be more susceptible to idolizing and leading a criminal lifestyle than his friends: the control a person has over their life. Or in Bishop's case, the fear he feels at potentially losing control over his own. When the crew are at Steele's apartment watching White Heat, Bishop is enjoying every minute of James Cagney's rebellious performance, cheering as this brutal villain attempts to carve out his path to freedom. And when the film has reached its climax, and Cody ends his own life in a blaze of self-righteous glory, Bishop remarks to his friends that if you gotta go out, this is how you're supposed to go out, that he took his destiny into his own hands, and he had control over his life and his fate until the very end. Now this message speaks to the heart of Roland Bishop, and there are 3 things in particular influencing Roland's feelings about control. First and foremost, as handsome, well-dressed, and boisterous as he is, Bishop has some serious insecurities and rather low self-esteem. As we learn when he's having a conversation with Q at school, Bishop is worried that he's always been a nobody and always will be a nobody, a stain on the grimy walls that surround the world he lives in. And along with this notion, he's tied his own self-worth to what others think about him, how he's perceived on the street, and how that will help or hurt him. And he has the idea in his head that if he doesn't stand up and assert his dominance over the authorities or other gangsters, he'll end up like his father. We don't know for certain, but Roland's father, who seems rather catatonic as he watches cartoons in their home, appears like he might be suffering from severe PTSD. The only reason that we can assume this might be the case is because of how Radames insults Roland when we first see him confronting him. He says that his boys have told him that Roland's father likes being a prison yard hoe, and while that could have just been your run-of-the-mill insult that people throw out in the heat of the moment, his father's condition indicates that there might be some truth to this statement. It could be that Bishop's father unfortunately suffered heavy sexual abuse while he was in prison, and if he'd been released recently, that could explain why he's in the state that he's in. With this very sobering reality constantly weighing on his mind, Roland is deeply afraid of ending up a hollow shell of a person like his father, a man who acquiesced to those who wished to see him tied down when he didn't conform to their rules, a man who let the control he had over his life slip between his fingers, one who subsequently suffered greatly at the hands of others. The final factor here is the treatment Roland receives from gangsters like Radames, or more importantly, the respect he wishes to receive from them by not just talking a big game, but by proving himself as a hard man who has that ever-elusive juice coursing through his veins. Considering Radames is stepping to Bishop in the beginning of the film because he heard that Roland said he could take him in a fight, I think that Bishop and his friends have had frequent confrontations like this over the years with the up-and-coming Radames and his crew, but Roland's willingness to answer that treatment with bravado is a recent development that coincides with his father's release from prison. Just like he fears ending up in a similar situation as his dad, Bishop fears what might happen to him if he's perceived as a punk, and if he doesn't react with force to the adult world he now finds himself in. He believes his life will surely be ruled by those who have the willpower to do what he feels he has to do. So no, Roland doesn't want to go to school to be told what to do and what he needs to be. He doesn't want to lay down to the thugs in his neighborhood who think they own everything and everyone in it. And he especially doesn't want the police to stop him when he's doing whatever he wants, when he wants to do it. Roland wants to be the big-time gangster that he thinks he has to be. A man who doesn't answer to anybody, who doesn't need anybody, and who would rather die than let any other person rule his life and his destiny. But aside from acting tough and rejecting the rules, how is someone like Roland supposed to get ahead? After all, talking a big game and ignoring the authorities can only get you so far. Well, what better way to tell the people you want to cow that you mean business than by using a weapon? Weapons are the ultimate tool of control, the mechanism with which one can forcefully bend others to your will and keep those who would dare to try and have any sort of influence over your life at arm's length and under your thumb. And there is no weapon greater for these purposes that an ordinary civilian can wield than the firearm. We can see the awe plainly showing on Bishop's face when he first lays his hands on the gun that Raheem acquires for their robbery plans. The possibilities he's been dreaming of laying in his hands, the cold steel calling his name as it beckons for him to be everything that he feels he needs to be. And it wouldn't take long before Bishop heeded that call in a ghastly way. When the boys enact their plan to rob Mr. Keeley's, everything seems to be going smoothly. They've successfully instilled fear in Mr. Keeley's, receiving no opposition from him. And Raheem has the cash from the register in his hand. All they need to do is make their escape. But just as they're about to leave, Bishop uses the immense power he's holding to end Mr. Keeley's life. And he does so for...
Is that a toilet?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me we've been living here all this time and you never told me we had a bathroom?
It's not a good...
for seemingly no reason at all. Now, prior to this moment, Bishop had become increasingly more hostile towards his friends, specifically Q, who he'd clowned for not being man enough on 2 occasions. But it's not his challenges to Radames and his tussle with Q that defines which course Roland Bishop's life is going to take. It's this one moment, a split-second decision, that sends him careening towards the point of no return. As I said, there was seemingly no reason for Roland to do what he did in this moment. But Bishop only needed one brutally simple reason to take Mr. Keeley's life here, because he could. He had the power of life and death at his fingertips, the control that he had been searching for, and it was now his choice whether or not to exercise that control. In this moment, Bishop felt a surge of emotion like he had never felt before, but through the storm of emotion,
I just wonder, how short was Tupac? Cause in this movie, Tupac was like 17, 18, 19, and nigga look hella short. He was 5'10", so Tupac basically almost in the same height as me. He's just shorter.
Someone seems to be jamming the signal.
There was one that managed to remain dominant in his mind: pure ecstasy. Roland had now experienced what it was like to wield incredible power, and now that he'd felt its cruel nectar filling every ounce of his being, there was nothing that could stand in his way, not even the people he had once loved. So far we've seen that Bishop express his care for his father, his grandmother, and his friends, but after he'd experienced this feeling, nothing mattered anymore, not his family, his friends, or anyone else he might come across. All that mattered now was that he had the power to do whatever it is he set his mind to in the world that he inhabited. But make no mistake, it's not a desire for power that has caused Bishop to reach this critical point. It's the fear and a lack of self-worth that we talked about earlier. Fear has consumed Roland Bishop, and it is fear that rules everything he has done so far, and it's fear that has brought him to this point. And when you compound that terror with feelings of inadequacy that make you believe that you've never been worth anything and will never be worth anything, you find yourself with a man in a dangerous world, scared of dangerous things, who will do whatever it takes to make sure that danger doesn't consume him like it's consumed so many others around him. Now, of course, Bishop has been heavily influenced by his environment and the exploits of the criminals around him, and that certainly drove him and his friends to stage this robbery so they could be like the people they're trying to emulate. But that's nothing compared to how Bishop feels about potentially being crushed by the world he lives in if he doesn't become like all the other villains around him. So naturally, what happens next after this robbery is born out of that same fear, and as Raheem understandably expresses disgust at his friend.
How much did we make today?
5 million.
And yesterday?
4 million.
We're like really rich.
GameStop now, another record high.
Wall Street is betting that GameStop is going to fail. And if it fails, these hedge fund douchebags make a ton of money. They literally call us dumb money.
You got rich dudes coming after you.
This is class warfare.
How much did we lose today?
$1 billion.
And yesterday?
$1 billion.
Dumb Money, exclusively in theaters this September.
These used cars look the same, but Carfax can show how damage history affects the value.
Your damage has always been visible.
Or twins. Stop overpaying. Shop at the all-new Carfax.com.
Identical twins.
Transactions, and then reaches to take the tool that Bishop believes will bring him the peace of mind he desires. Fear drives Bishop to pull the trigger of his gun and end the life of a man he had once counted as a brother. After Roland and what remains of his crew have run from this scene, Bishop experiences a whirlwind of emotions: anger, sadness, disbelief racing through him as he tries to keep his friends on his side and downplaying what he's just done, and he attempts to do so by showing his friends how much money they just stole to get their minds off of the situation, completely ignoring the fact that he just murdered one of their lifelong friends. This would be the last time that we see Bishop expressing any remorse or overt emotion regarding his actions. His ambitions have now come full circle. He's made it, freed himself from any bonds of friendship or family, and the constraints that society would place upon him, and it shows. At the police station, when the boys are being questioned, Bishop is eerily calm, taking the heat from these detectives like it's a conversation with old friends, recounting his false story and spinning lies with laughter and a smile on his face. They've got nothing on him, and he knows it, a fact that only bolsters the notion in his mind that he's finally achieved the degree of control over his world that he'd been looking to gain. If this didn't convey to us just how remorseless he is after murdering his brother, the funeral scene, where Bishop masterfully keeps up appearances by expressing grief and his condolences with Raheem's family without so much as flinching, and the scene where Bishop confronts Q at school and tells him that he doesn't care about anyone, including himself, ensures that we're given all that we need to know about just how far gone this man truly is. In both these scenes, we see an utter lack of empathy or tender-hearted emotion being displayed. Only the self-interest of a man who has convinced himself that he's crazy, that it's him against the world, and even those who have stuck by him through all the strife and misery he's experienced don't deserve an ounce of mercy if they'll try to get in his way. But Bishop manages to take it even a step further once that same fear and desire for control rear their ugly head in his mind once again. And after disposing of Radames in the way he'd always wanted to, Bishop centers his focus on tying up loose ends and dissolving any of the blame he might have to shoulder for the murders he's committed so far by first attempting to murder Steele, then placing the blame for all these murders on Q, and finally by attempting to kill Q so he could make it appear as if he was defending himself against him to assure the success of his plot. Whoever Bishop was when this story began has vanished into the darkness that he's been cultivating for years, and now all that remains is a man who has been infected by the juice, the guts to do what needs to be done on the street so you can rule the streets and anyone who walks them. Throughout all this though, those closest to him tried their best to rein Bishop in. They talked him down, told him that he didn't need to be this brutal man that he thought he needed to be, and that he wasn't bound to succumb to and be a part of a cycle of misery that consumes more lives than it lifts up. But it was too late. There was no combination of words that could release the fear that Roland Bishop felt, and as he plummeted to his death, the only thing that accompanied him in his fall was that same fear that led him to the edge. And at this end, what is there to say about Roland Bishop? He was a young man who had tasted the hardships of a broken home and a perilous environment, a boy who was closer to being a child than he was to being a man, that had experienced all the pain of living in his world. Racked with fear at being consumed by this dreadful society, Roland, like many other young men and women, welcomed the danger they feared with open arms, adopting the darkness so they might nestle safely amongst its shadowy boughs instead of being swallowed into its gaping maw. Though much of the tragedy in stories like these lies with the victims who fall prey to these villains, there is also enormous tragedy to be found within the story of the perpetrator. As perhaps the saddest thing of all is that most of these transformations could have been prevented. It was not the flaws in Roland Bishop's character that led him to committing the crimes he committed. No, it was the world who made him into what he was, and though his life ended with a spectacular show of malice, he was nothing more than a representative of a world crafted and nurtured by others, one that will surely churn out more bishops as it poisons others like him with its stalwart but altogether preventable evil. Thank you all for tuning into this episode of Analyzing Evil, and I hope you've enjoyed. What are your thoughts on Bishop? Let me know down below, and leave a suggestion for a villain you'd like to see featured while you're at it. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. A big thank you to all of my subscribers, to my patrons, and to anyone who's decided to honor me with a super thank. And a most vile thank you to those whose names you're seeing on screen now. Join the channel's Discord server and subreddit to interact with myself and the community, and follow me on the social media platforms listed below to keep up with the channel. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you soon.
What's the difference between selling on a marketplace and selling with Shopify? When you build a store with Shopify, there are no limits to how you run your business. Control your brand with customizable themes. Command your pricing free from competitor pressure.
Man, that's about some basketball shit, man.
Connect with your customers via powerful marketing tools. And reach more buyers online, on social, in person, even on your current marketplace. Run your business with no limits.
I am a fan of Golden Hopes.
Hard one-on-one here. Yeah, James doubling up the Clippers. Clean up on aisle 3. Clean up on aisle 3. Someone call someone because there's a clean up on aisle 3 as a man is down.
Westbrook. Adams clears.
Hey.
Lamb falls down. George backs up behind the three-point line. Cool call.
I like that right there.
Thomas to Durant.
80.
The fake. The second.
Oh! Oh! Make his ass lay down.
Put it on the highlight reel. Oh my goodness.
Tatum drives. George
Damn.
right there. Tatum gets a wide open look.
Isn't that PG? There was I think 2020. He made PG do the nay.
Tatum drives. George right there. Tatum gets a wide open look and knocks it down. Jason Tatum ties the game. The Bucks scored the Nuggets by 17. Shea dismisses Davon Reed, puts him on the deck and then puts it in.
Makes it look so easy.
Hides licking his chops. He fell down. And with a cold-blooded.
Man down.
Back to 12. Durant.
Ooh. I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, that's nice.
Searchable, verified reviews.
That's better than the ham, and I've never said that.
Booking.com,
Yeah.
Life is trying to put our generation on the sidelines, but we refuse to let it pass us by. Watch us fly ahead. Watch us.
This is a 1 in a trillion moment, but there are rare moments in the NBA, like the most ridiculous game winners, or the most impossible dribbles.
LeBron drives in. Oh my!
Everything in this video is incredibly rare. And first, we got Austin Reeves throwing up a last-second shot. That's shocking. Everyone.
Reeves. It'll count if it goes. Oh, he puts it in.
Bro, we got a good squad, but it's just if only we made it, like if only we made it all the way to the finals, man. That would have been crazy. And if we would have won the final with that squad, bro, it would have hit different.
My man hit that 3 and slapped a fan. Well, that's 1 in a trillion. JaVale McGee had one of the rarest blocks you'll ever see when he went up and stopped the ball with one hand.
Hey! Since about 1 arm.
What a block.
Andrew Wiggins pulled up from the wing and sunk an impossible shot.
Draymond slips the screen. Wiggins from the wing. Oh, it did a victory lap.
Now, LeBron has had some of the most rare moments of all time, but I've never seen him stand completely still while cheerleaders just danced around him. I mean, it looks like the dude's controller died, but Indiana Pacer fans almost died too, because their arena got invaded by a bat that no one could catch.
Is that a bat? Guys, everybody's a little leery.
Yeah, everybody is. You can see it right there flying across the floor. Where's Boomer?
At just 6'2", Gary Payton went up for a jump ball against 7'1" Jonas Valanciunas and did this.
Fitzgerald throws it high enough. Payton has great vertical. Look at Payton trying to move his head. And Payton won it. GP2, young glove. He was excited about that one too.
And I'd be excited too if I outjumped a giant, but I wouldn't be excited about what Jeff Green did, because this dude dunked the basketball on his own head.
Because that's going to be important. Doc saying that went in and hit one of the Knicks players on the head.
Yeah, well, this dude gave himself a facial. You don't see that every day. And you don't see shots like Corey Brewer's either, because after getting fouled by the defender, he shot the ball from behind the backboard, and this happened.
Collison waiting
to check in for Oklahoma City. Rioo hits the deck, and they're going to count that basket.
Man, that guy's lucky the backboard likes him, because it sure as hell hates Danny Green. I mean, he once took a three-pointer that bounced around the rim and then landed on top of the basket. I don't even know how that's possible. Spencer Dinwiddie
Tipped out again, and up and in by Dinwiddie.
Of course he played for the Wizards. This guy knows magic. But this commentator knows how to ruin a clutch moment, because he once mistook an air ball from Trevor Ariza for a game-winning three.
Beal driving, kicks it out. Ariza, baseline, dagger! Wow. Ariza from the baseline for three, and the Wizards with a miraculous comeback in Washington. They're saying it did not go. Okay. Well, from our angle, it looked like it dropped straight through, but clearly...
I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought that went in too. And I thought Russell Westbrook was just a basketball player. But it turns out he's got another job, mopping the court during his own game.
Into some tough situations offensively. As Russ is doing a little bit of house cleaning.
You know what? If you want the job done right,
you gotta love that guy, huh?
Now, we gotta talk about Marc Gasol, because he kicked Clint Capella's shoe right off the court.
Clint Capella loses his shoe.
And technical foul called on Marc Gasol for kicking the shoe.
Man, that ref is tripping. But hey, all the refs are tripping, because this referee ejected Anthony Davis just for tying his shoe.
Just don't understand how you can lose your shoe. They don't strap him up very tight.
Oh, AD's been tossed. He's out of the game. They let him play on before AD could put the shoe on.
What the hell does the ref want him to do? Play barefoot? Man, I don't know. But I do know that James Harden is playing with one foot, because after injuring his ankle, he shot one of the rarest looking free throws ever. But I wouldn't recommend shooting like this guy, because the dude pulled up from behind the backboard.
Meeks on the drive, looking to draw contact.
Isn't that Kobe? No, it's not.
Man, I dare him to hit that shot again. But I wouldn't dare anyone to try and make a play like this, because Naji Marshall made one of the worst passes I've ever seen.
Wes has got 17 minutes off the bench. What in the heck?
Tony Allen went up for a layup and got the ball stuck on the rim.
The roll, the follow. What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? It's gonna stick.
That ball quit being a ball in the middle of a play. And look, getting a layup stuck is something you don't normally see. But getting an alley-oop stuck, that is unheard of.
6.8 rebounds, 4.7 assists per game. Lob it up. That doesn't happen.
You see something new every day in the NBA. I mean, hell, the Raptors once had two players block a shot at the same time. Yo, the Raptors got me seeing double, but Vince Carter's got me seeing triple, because he threw up a prayer from full court, and it was answered.
Last shot here. Vince.
Well, let's be honest, that shot had no business going in. I'm surprised he even came close. But this pass from Amari Stoudemire missed badly. Who the hell's he passing it to? A ghost? I swear.
As DeRozan throws it away, and this one's...
Honestly, man, that's not even DeMar's fault. You got Joakim Noah wearing the same colors trying to fool him. But there's no clown in Steven Adams, because this dude can do the impossible. Fool him. But there's no clown in DeMar's fault. You got Joakim...
As DeRozan throws it away, and this one's...
Honestly, man, that's not even DeMar's fault. You got Joakim Noah wearing the same colors trying to fool him. But there's no clown in Steven Adams, because this dude can do the impossible. Like, one time he got fouled so hard, he broke his shooting hand. But instead of leaving the game, he walked up to the free throw line and dug deep.
Cheering him on. He wants to stay in the game. How about that?
Back in 2006, David Lee shocked the world, because with 0.1 seconds left in the second overtime, the Knicks were tied with the Bobcats, 109-109, when all of a sudden...
As they throw it at the basket.
Ooh, got it right in the nick of time. just goes to show you that in the NBA, everything can change in the blink of an eye. And the Nuggets mascot learned that the hard way, cause he thought he was gonna dunk off a trampoline and impress the entire crowd, when, out of nowhere, man, Mutombo's a menace. Even threw the ball at him, too. That is assault. But we got one final moment that assaulted everyone. The time a Kings fan sitting courtside got a little too drunk and stunk up the entire arena.
Man, they must have spilled a keg over there or something. I don't know what happened.
Man, I think there's a reason why. Yeah, you're holding your nose. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that commentator's right. He spilled something. His bubble guts. Ugh, now that's a fail. But fails can get a whole lot crazier. I mean, I've seen a ship crash into a crane, a concrete slab and this video's over, so you might as well click it, right? What are you doing? Click it.
Ashley Slaber.
I thought that was you. Alright.
Shit, I cannot play the game with Mario ass, bro.
Okay.
Hey, play the paint. Anytime somebody go in the paint, run to them. I got the 3. Stay on net. That's my homeboy. He go shoot and slide. So he finna run the paint. Go to him. Go to him. Go to him. Right on. Good shit. Good shit. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And I just got a tutorial at least this one time, bro. And right here. Ooh. Good shit. Good D, man. Hold the ball, hold the ball. Ooh, good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Ooh, I saw that, I saw that, I saw that. Good shit, good shit. Go back. Go back to Nick. Red jacket. Go to him, go to him, go to him, go to him. Hey! Hey, good shit, red jacket. Now, I got you, I got you. Good shit, my boy. Ooh. Hold it, hold it. Hold that, bitch. Got you. Hey, go to him, go to him, go to him, go to him. Paint, 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 paint. Huh? I got perimeter. My bad, my bad. Stay on him, stay on him. I got him. There you go, there you go. Yes, sir. Good shit, my boy. I ain't gonna lie, I was finna sell right there. Alright, go in. They finna double. Get it back right here. Ooh, hey. Why my shit lagging? This shit is crazy, bro. It's lagging at the wrong time. Hey, go to him. Go to him. Ooh. Hey. I ain't even gonna lie. Red Jacket. Me and you do gotta spin back to play against them.
Hey, run the paint, run the paint, run the paint.
Oh shit. Them niggas. Hey, same thing. I them right here? Hell nah. But look though, same thing. Guard paint, I guard 3. So anytime somebody running you, switch over to them, and I got your man. Shit. Oh shit. What the fuck? Good shit, my boy. Right here. Ooh. Hey. I'm trying to really turn up, but for some reason I can't. Hey, pass it right here. There we go. Oh shit, that was a 2. Hey, let me cook right quick. There you go, my boy. Good shit. You see that bit? Good shit. Right here. Yes, sir. Good shit. Right here. Yes, sir. Oh, my bad. I got you right here though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the party that was in. Well, was good. But the niggas that we playing with now, I'm in the party with my homeboys, and they right here.
These are them?
Huh?
These are them?
Yeah. We used to go to the same high school.
On the small guys or what? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to cook up, huh?
Alright, same thing. My person run to the paint. You go to them.
You can just back that bitch right now.
I got you.
She's too fast, man. Ooh. Back door.
Alright.
Oh, it's what it kept on cutting. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll take it. Instead of a 2.
Yes, sir. And be careful. He got some good defense. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, shot that. Yeah, that's a shot though.
my bad, my bad.
Don't worry about it.
He went to the paint, go to him.
Shit. That bounce.
There you go, there you go. Him again, him again.
7 seconds, 7 seconds, just lock up.
There you go, my boy.
Take that one. He's on the paint, I'm open. What did I say?
Hey! Hey! I know they mad right now, but they're like, what the fuck, man? Oh shit, my bad, my bad. Something like that. Ooh, I missed that one. No, ooh. Ooh, ooh, I made that. Okay. That was a 3? Well, that was 2.
Blocked by James! LeBron James!
My bad. Alright, bet. Let me see. Hold that bit, hold that bit. Hey! Good shit, good shit. I call game right here. I got you, I got you. Hold on. I feel it.